to WDT Media TV and the Prefontaine Classic. The big event just went off a short while ago, and Olympic champion Elaine Thompson Herah, yes, and she won the 100 meters over the US Sha'Cari Richardson a short while ago, and she clocked in a good 10.79 seconds to Sha'Cari, who ran a decent 10.9 seconds. So again, Elaine Thompson Herah, she just won the 100 meters at the Prefontaine Classic, and she got the better there of Sha'Cari Richardson in that event. So again, and Sha'Cari, so Herah, the Tokyo Olympic game, the Tokyo Olympics, she became the first woman to win the 100 meters and the 200 meters back to back at the Olympic Games, and she clocked, I told you a while ago, a good 10.97 seconds in the Hayward Field, University of Oregon. And she ran 10.45 seconds at the last year, the second best in history. And she's not dealing with actually shoulder injuries this spring. So again, Elaine Thompson Herah won the 100 meters. Richardson was second in a good time of say 10.92 seconds. What's your thoughts on the race? Give us your thoughts on that race so far. Give us your thoughts on the event of that race so far. All right, so give us your thoughts on that Prefontaine Classic, the 100 meters, where we saw Sha'Cari Richardson on her best race so far since last year, her best outing for 2022. She finished second, and the first time this year she's going under 11 seconds, and a good run there by the American. And we can say, could we say that she's back? Can we say Sha'Cari is back? Yes, 10.92 seconds really sends a good statement, and she's in good nick for the US trials. Richardson is now the joint third fastest American this year, and also a medal contender for the World Championships, and she's also and will also be held at the Hayward Field. The first top three finishes in the US in the championships, they make the American team. So the second spot in the event there went to. Third spot went to Shericka Jackson from Jamaica, who finished third, and Sha'Cari did the same time, and she finished third in that event. So a good win there for Sha'Cari Jackson. Feel free to give us your thoughts on the event, the women's 100 meters. What is your thoughts on the event? And earlier, Sha'Cari, we do a lot of talking over the years, but so this is our best outing so far. So we can say that's finish behind Elaine Thompson. She begin to deliver. Respect from Sha'Cari having the disappointing season last year. So we'll look at there. So also track and field as well. And we'll look at the UEFA Champions League as well. 48 minutes on the clock, and still Liverpool 0, Real Madrid 0. So we're looking back at track and field and also the UEFA Champions League. 48 minutes on the clock, and it's still Liverpool 0 and Real Madrid 0 in the Champions League, as I told you earlier. And we got some sad news with the Champions League earlier, where Liverpool fans were pepper sprayed that they tried to enter the stadium for the Champions League. So Liverpool fans, they were pepper sprayed, and the match was delayed earlier today. It's a kickoff after 0-0, and they were pepper sprayed, and that really was not a good look, and it caused a little delay in the game. So the game is now on. Halftime has gone. So feel free to give us a comment, like, share, and subscribe, and give us your thoughts. Who you think will win the Champions League? Would it be Liverpool, or would it be Real Madrid? 0-0 the scoreline so far in this event. And as we continue to give you sports and more sports here for the UEFA Champions League. All right, so give us again your thoughts on the Prefontaine Classic. Shelley and Fraser Price will be in the 200 meters, and We just saw the women's 100 meters a short while ago. And if you just joined us, Elaine Thompson Herah, she won the women's 100 meters at the Prefontaine Classic. And she got the better of the American Sha'Cari Richardson, who finished second in 10.92. And also, we are seeing where Jamaica's Herah Jackson third in 10.92 seconds. And the big question is, can we now say Sha'Cari is back? That's the question. Can we say that she is back? And will she make an impact at this year's U.S. Olympic trials? World Cup national trials for the World Championships in her country as well. And how will she fare? How will the Americans and Jamaicans fare in this event? Could we see a repeat of the 1, 2, 3 Jamaica? Or will the Americans spoil the party? We have to wait and see, because this event will be in the American backyard. They would not like to be the bridesmaid in their own backyard. And again, this could also be a tricky one for Elaine Thompson Herah and Fraser Price, because both athletes are pushing each other to be at their brilliant best. And if Elaine Thompson and Fraser Price can push each other to maximize on their performance, we could see a lowering of the record now held by Flo Jo, 10.49 seconds. And Elaine Thompson Herah came very close, 10.54 last time, and she was hoping to go for the record, but as you all know by now, a shoulder injury, she might not be at her best. And Elaine Thompson Herah is working very hard to win her first individual world title. She has won, multiple Olympic titles, but she is going after this elusive world title. And Fraser Price is hell-bent on defending her title at the World Championship. So it'll be a good look this year. And also, if Sha'Cari can improve on her 10.92 seconds she did a short while ago, you could see an interesting women's 100 meters this time around. Well, I know that most of the Americans and a few around the world will be happy to know that Sha'Cari is back to, we wouldn't say at her best, but she's back. She's back now to be very competitive. 10.92, and hoping that she only can get better as the season unfolds. Let's go back now to look back now at the Champions League and see what's happening there in the Champions League, and we'll see Champions League so far. Try and get back to the Champions League results. Hopefully we can see what's happening there in the Champions League. As the last score we showed you, it was 0-0 and Real Madrid 0, and it got out to a little delay because there was, so it's now Real Madrid 1. So Real Madrid has taken the lead on minute 66. So Real Madrid, as Vinny Jr. has scored in the 59th minute. So it's Real Madrid. So the Liverpool